as a holozoic mode of nutrition, and digestion of food take inside the body, and digestion of food take inside the body. Human that is taking food and digested, that is known as the holozoic mode of nutrition. Human, it before we use it are known as the holozoic. When we digest the food before it use it, that is known as the, when we take solid food as a food to the mouth, that is known as the holozoic mode of nutrition. And in this process, digestion of food take place inside the body. In holozoic mode of nutrition, the digestion of food take place inside the body. What is the mean of digestion? Digestion is not making of energy. That is very misconcept. Digestion is not making of energy out. That is not making of energy out of it. We have very misconcept. Let us study the digestive system of human. Let us study the digestive system of human. That is very important. Digestion is a process. Concentrate that. That is a very important definition. Digestion is a process by which complete food. Digestion is a process by which complete food substance are complex food substances are converted into simple substances. Digestion is a process by which complex food substances are converted into simple substances, simple food substances. Why we have convert complex? Here one question is arise there, very important. Why we have convert complex substances into simplest food substances? Why it is necessary? Why we have convert complex substances into simple food substances? What is, why it is necessary, and what is the need? Why I have convert complex substance into the simple food substance? Because so that they can be absorbed by my blood, so that they can be absorbed by my blood. Why we convert complex food substances into simple food substances? So that they can be easily absorbed by my blood, my blood. Why we require that the blood is absorbed the food in the simple form? Why blood absorb the food in the simple form? So that it can be travel all part of the body easily. So that it can be travel all parts of my body easily. Again, here one question is arise. Why we have convert complex food substances into simple food substances? Why it is necessary? Why I have convert complex substance into simple food substances? So that, answer is that, so that they can be absorbed by my blood. So that they can be absorbed by my blood. Why it is necessary to absorb by the blood? क्या जरूरत है blood को इसे absorb करने की? So that it can travel all part of my body. It can travel easily all part of my body, each and every cell. Is it clear, everybody? Why I want the food to be absorbed by the blood? Because it can be travel all part of my body. Because how it can transport all parts of the body? How it can transfer from all part of the body? Because blood goes all part of the body. That's why food is absorbed in the blood. Because blood is a circulatory, blood is involved in the circulatory system. It is a transportation system in our body. It is the transportation system. It plays transport system in our body. Because blood goes all part of the body, food is converted into some form so that the blood carry easily. Is it clear? Because blood goes all part of the body and food is converted into simple substance. That's why blood carry easily to the each and every part and each and every cell to the body. Is it clear, everybody? If it cut, if I cut my hand and feet, yeah, any other body part, and the food which you take inside like apple and vegetables and some type of pulses, it if we cut our body any part, then food is expelled out here, like a rice, pulses, etc. So that won't be like it. You won't be like it. That won't be like it. Then how how food move to head? Then how food move to head? Blood will take it. How food move to muscles? Because blood will take it. How food move to the legs? Will take it from our blood is take sorry blood will take it. So I need to convert complex food substances into simple food substance because it is easily absorbed by the blood and blood is transferred to the all body parts. That's why complex food is converted into simple food because it is easily absorbable. Is it? This all process happen in the alimentary canals. This is the known as the alimentary canal from mouth to anus, which is located in the human being. It is also known as the digestive tract and the alimentary canal also. Is it clear? It is known as the digestive tract as well as alimentary canal. Is it clear? This all process happen in the alimentary canal. Digestion of conversion of the complex food substance into the simplest food substance, that is take place in the alimentary canal. This process is take place in the alimentary canal. Otherwise, diagram is very important. 5 marks in CBSE question arise from this topic. 5 mark question in CBSE arise from this topic. Here, let us study the nutrition in human being, so that you will all need to understand the process. So that you all need to understand the process of digestion start in the mouth. You all need to understand the process of digestion start into the mouth. Where the digestion process take place in the where the digestion process start the mouth. Digestion process start from the mouth. Here, just a minute. Wait. This here is the mouth where salivary gland is produced saliva inside the mouth. Seen the diagram which is present on the screen. Is it clear? Mouth is inside the mouth. A cavity is present that is known as the buccal cavity. When we put food inside the mouth, a cavity is present that is known as the buccal cavity, and where salivary gland are produced saliva. Where salivary gland is produced saliva. In your mouth, some watery like substance is present that is known as the saliva. Water like substance is present that is known as the saliva, which have the enzyme. They carry the enzyme which have the enzyme known as the salivary amylase. The inside the saliva, one of the inside enzyme present that are known as the salivary amylase. It help in conversion of sugar. It help in conversion of sugar into maltose. It help in conversion of sugar into maltose. Clear? क्या करता है? What is the function of salivary amylase? It converts sugar into maltose. Is it clear, everybody? What is the function of here? What 1 marks question arise? What is the function of the salivary amylase? The function of the salivary amylase is to conversion of the sugar into maltose. Conversion of sugar into maltose. What happening, student? What happening, student? I eat my food completely. Listen carefully, everybody. What happening, student? I ate my food. Does all sugar convert into the maltose? The sugar in the food converted into the maltose? Does all sugar convert into the maltose in the presence of enzyme called salivary amylase present inside the saliva? The sugar in the food converted into the maltose in the presence of enzyme called salivary amylase and present in the saliva. There is a question there is a question arise, student. Does all sugar converted into the maltose? Anybody? Does all sugar converted into the maltose? Anyone? No, only 30% sugar converted into the maltose into the mouth. Only 30% sugar is converted into the maltose inside the mouth with the help of salivary amylase present in the saliva. Salivary amylase present inside the saliva. Cool. The food move into the esophagus. Some are pronounced as a oesophagus, some are pronounced as a esophagus. Is it clear? That is the food pipe which join the stomach and the mouth, which connect the stomach and mouth. Inside, in between, there is a narrow tube-like structure is present. That is known as the esophagus. Is it clear, everybody? That is known as the esophagus. The food move into the esophagus, then reach to your stomach. The food move into the esophagus, then reach my stomach. After the esophagus, food reach to the stomach. In esophagus, no digestion take place. In each esophagus, no digestion take place because there is no enzyme is present. There is no enzyme is present in the esophagus or produced by the esophagus. Here no enzyme is present and no enzyme is produced or synthesized by the esophagus. There is in esophagus no glands are present. That's why no synthesis of the enzyme take place. Is it clear, everybody? In esophagus, in the food pipe, that is also known as the food pipe, start from mouth to stomach, that is known as the esophagus. Here no enzyme is present or no enzyme are synthesized in the esophagus. Therefore, there is no digestion of food take place. In esophagus, no digestion take place because there is a no enzyme is present or produced by the esophagus. No enzyme is produced by the esophagus. Is it clear, everybody? But wall of esophagus undergo contraction and relaxation. But how food move inside the food pipe? Down. How food move inside the food pipe? Down with the help of a process that is known as the contraction relaxation. The food move down the stomach. Food move down the stomach. How? It is a process known as the parasystotic movement. That is the process known as the parasystotic movement. Parasystotic movement is known as the contraction relaxation movement. Parasystotic movement is also known as the contraction relaxation movement, which is take place inside the esophagus. Through which food is moved to the stomach. This process move the food to the stomach. But wall of the esophagus undergo contraction and relaxation. Movement. That type of movement is known as the parasystotic movement. This movement is known as the parasystotic movement. One question here arises in the CBSE exam. That is the question: how food move in the food pipe? What is the process take place inside the food pipe through which food is moved? The food movement take place with the help of parasystotic movement, that is known as the contraction relaxation movement. Here, once again, very important, concentrate that in esophagus no digestion take place because there is no enzyme present there and no production of enzyme take place in the esophagus. But wall of the esophagus undergo continuous contraction relaxation when we eat the food. That is the one type of movement which is known as the parasystotic movement. And the food which is converted into sugar in the mouth with the help of saliva, only 30% sugar is converted into maltose inside the mouth buccal cavity where salivary amylase is present, where salivary amylase is present. Is it clear everybody? हाँ जी बेटा, clear है? Now our food is come to the stomach. Here stomach is a S or J shaped structure which is further divided into three, duodenum, ileum, and like that, three parts further divided into stomach. In after the stomach is divided into three type, is it? Now food is arise here in the stomach. Stomach produce here. Digestion again take place. Stomach digestion is also take place in the stomach. Here stomach के अंदर क्या present है? Which things are present in the stomach? Stomach produce juice. Stomach produce gastric juice, which is known as the gastric juice. Is it clear? Stomach produce gastric juice. Juice. What is present in the gastric juice? Here I am pronouncing now. Stomach is producing gastric juice, and the what is present in the gastric juice? Three things. Here concentrate, very very important. Three things are present inside the gastric juice. Three things are present inside the gastric juice. Which are these three things? Which are these three things? Number one, HCl. Number two, pepsinogen. Number three, mucus. Again, stomach produce gastric juice, and gastric juice contain three things, mainly three things. One is HCl, second is pepsinogen, third is mucus. Now, what is the function of HCl? Firstly, we discuss about the HCl. First, we discuss about the HCl. What is the function of HCl? Why it is present inside the stomach? First, HCl is kill all germs present in our food. Function of the HCl is kill all the germs present in our food. First of all, kill the germs. HCl first of all kill all the germs. When we eat the food with our hand contain lots of germs, and with the help with the food, these germs go to our stomach, where these germs are killed by the HCl. Now HCl apart from that, an enzyme responsible for an enzyme activation, that is known as the pepsinogen, present in the stomach. It activates the pepsinogen and convert into pepsin. HCl also convert the pepsinogen into pepsin. Pepsinogen is an inactive form. Of enzyme. Is it clear? Pepsinogen is an inactive form of enzyme. With the help of HCl, pepsinogen is converted into pepsin, an active form. That is an active form. Pepsinogen is converted into the pepsin, that is an active form of enzyme, which digests the protein part of our food. Is it clear? Which digests the protein part of our food. HCl convert inactive pepsinogen into an active pepsin. Pepsin is very very important. Pepsin is help in digestion of protein. Here very very important question is, which enzyme is involved in the digestion of protein? Then here pepsin is helpful in the digestion of protein. Pepsin is helpful in digestion of protein. Is it clear everybody? Now here one more question is arise. What will happen if HCl is not present in the stomach? Digestion of protein won't take place. Here answer is that digestion of protein won't take place. Is it clear everybody? तो क्या होगा? Protein is not digested in the stomach. If HCl is not present, then protein digestion is also not take place. Why? Because pepsinogen is not converted into pepsin. Because pepsinogen is not converted into pepsin because pepsinogen is a inactive form of protein. Oh, sorry. Because pepsinogen is inactive form of enzyme. Because pepsinogen is inactive form of enzyme. Again, what will happen if HCl is not present inside the stomach? Then what happened? Digestion of protein won't be take place. Digestion of protein won't take place in the stomach because pepsinogen is not converted into pepsin. Because pepsinogen is not converted into pepsin. Next is mucus. Third, which is present in the gastric juice is mucus. Third thing present in the gastric juice is mucus. Mucus is a slippery substance present inside the stomach. Slippery, liquid like, जैसे jelly like substance, you say that, present inside the stomach. What is the main function of mucus? It protect wall of stomach. It protect wall of stomach. Why it protect the wall of stomach? Which is present, which harm the stomach? Why it is protect the wall of stomach? It protect wall of stomach by the action of HCl. It protect the wall of stomach. It protect the wall of stomach by the action of HCl. Why? Because HCl is so much concentrated and the pH is 1.8. Here pH of HCl is 1.8. It is very, very, very important point. Note that HCl is in concentrated form. Very, very concentrated form. If mucus is not present, then wall of the stomach is damaged by HCl. If mucus is not present, then our own body HCl damage our stomach. In some cases, when some people are taking too much junk food as well as food with the great chili powder, their stomach carry the ulcers due to the more production of HCl, which is not managed by the mucus properly, which create the ulcer in the stomach. Means small pit create in the stomach, which bleed inside the stomach, create the bleeding. Ulcer create the bleeding. मतलब in case आप कह सकते हैं injury in the stomach, चोट लगना in the stomach. इसके action से due to the excess production of HCl. In case of you also see that if acidity occur, we face the too much pain in the stomach and like in stomach and time due to the excess production of HCl is very concentrated. So mucus is prevented the stomach from the action of HCl.
Deepika ma'am.
Okay? Is it?
Deepika,
Yes,
Deepika
sir.
ma'am. 10 minutes left only. 10 minutes.
Okay. So